Hello and welcome back to George's Gaming Guide. So today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video. So as you can see, the set is built here. Now this is because I built this set prior to the beginning of George's Gaming Guide. So today I'm going to be going over just the review of the set. So I'm going to obviously tell you about it like I do an intro of a normal video, and I'm going to have it as a review as well, going over the whole model. But first of all, let's have a look at the information for the model. So this is the Darth Vader's Castle set number 75251, and this is made out of a whopping 1,060 pieces. And this includes 6 minifigures, 2 of whom are unique. They are Darth Vader in the Bacta Tank. So this is where he's in like that water. So it almost looks like a huge fish tank kind of thing, and he's like floating around in it with like a breathing mask on. So this is where he's all white and he's got all robotics in his chest and stuff. He's got grey trousers on which have got robotics on, so you'd have to presume that they're robotic legs. Looks like he's got a robotic arm and then hand as well, and then he is bright white with like his spine, and then like the dimples of his not the dimples, the curves in his back on the sides. They're all like in a brown colour, and then he's got what looks to be like an orangey red like cut down the back of his head. But yeah, so this minifigure is quite nice. And then we have an Imperial Transport Pilot, which I thought was a bit strange for the name, because when you build it, he's located up here, which is a turret, which I do think is rather odd, but it was Lego's decision, and I do think that this is actually a really nice minifigure. So as you can see, the main 2 colours are blue and white. So he's got some black where he'd be able to see out of. And he's got like a light and dark grey chest plate with most of it being white. He's got some blue at the top. He's got a bright blue belt, and then he's got like a black. It's almost like it looks like a shin pad, but it obviously isn't. It's like on the knee part of the leg. Just with that there, then his hands are black, his arms are blue, and then the helmet is just like one of the generic stormtrooper heads. But yeah, overall I do think that this is quite a nice minifigure. Now, if we get to the other 4 minifigures, well, it's 3 minifigures really, and then 1 extra bit. So we've got 2 Magna Guards. So this is the classic Magna Guard. So all in red except that black bit with the eyepiece, and then the grey and black sort of. This is not a lightsaber, but it sort of looks like one that they have as their weapon. Then we have Darth Vader in his classic black suit. So he's got his cape, his helmet, his red lightsaber with a silver handle. He's got like all of the buttons on his belt, and then that chest button piece. He's got a it's like a grey silver bit just under his head where it would go across for the armour plate, and then he's got grey and black trousers. Now we have one of the more intricate names. So we've got the Mouse Droid MSE6 series repair droid, and this is a really small minifigure, but does actually work really well and does look a lot like the ones in the movies. So this consists of 6 pieces, which is quite nice for a minifigure when you think it is a lot smaller, but that is usually what a Star Wars minifigure is, the amount of pieces, including if you have like a helmet and stuff and weapons. But yeah, I think that this is a really nice minifigure. It's just grey and black, as you can see, no printing on it whatsoever, but it is still quite a nice minifigure. So the castle itself measures over 16 inches or 41 centimetres high, 11 inches or 28 centimetres wide, and 9 inches or 23 centimetres deep. Now the TIE Advanced Fighter measures over 2 inches or 6 centimetres high, 4 inches or 11 centimetres wide, and 3 inches or 9 centimetres long. So I'm going to go over the TIE Advanced Fighter first. So we have these classic curved sides, and obviously this is based off of Darth Vader's TIE fighters, the classic curved sides, which we'll see when he's trying to fight off the Rebel X-Wings that are going to destroy the Death Star, and of course Luke ends up actually destroying it. There is a hatch at the top, so you can pull all this down, so he can actually sit in it. There's no actual seat, but there's just some studs, so he can get in it. So you can lift that back up, and it'll just sit quite nicely. And then there are 2 stud shooters on the bottom as well. So now I'm just going to move the minifigures off camera quickly. And then I'm also going to move the TIE Fighter just to the side here. And then I'm going to bring the castle into about the middle of the screen, you know, so that you could see it properly instead of it just being to the side. So the castle itself is absolutely huge, as you can see. It is very impressive. We do like this little lava flow at the front. You can see where all of the curved lines are, and then we've got some red moving up the middle here. So there is... It looks very nice from the outside, but there are some details on the inside, so let's have a look at these. Firstly, we're going to start off here, which looks like to be like a relic stand. It looks like he's got a Sith, like a Sith holocron on it, which is quite interesting. It's either that or a wayfinder, which is really cool in my opinion. And then it looks like it's all decorative features with what looks to be either the Emperor or the I think it was the original Sith Lord, I think, which is really, really cool. So now if we go over here, we have got, it almost looks like a generator kind of a thing. So there's a button pad, there's a green light on it, and then it looks like we've got some, I think it's supposed to be some lava flows. So that's, I presume that's what obviously keeps the lava running at the front of the castle, and then also keeps the castle warm. So now if we get onto the inside, so we've got a turret at the top, as I said. And so not really much up here, just the turret facing that way. Then we have like Darth Vader's like sleeping room with a hologram of the Emperor right there. Now I do believe that this, yes, it does open up so that you can get him in there, which is quite nice in my opinion. So I'm just going to put that down. Now if we get into this room, so this is where the Bacta Tank is, and this is where the Darth Vader, where he's in the Bacta Tank minifigure, goes. So it is a little bit annoying because you have to take this top bit off to get him in, but once he is in it, it does look really, really nice in my opinion. So it's not that decorative. It's got a little bit of decoration on the top, but there's not really a lot there in my opinion. And then at the sides here, we've got like a control panel right there, and then a door leading out with the classic like white lines that you would see on like a Star Destroyer or the Death Star with all the hallways and stuff. But yeah, overall I do think that this is quite a nice set. It is an absolute beast of a model considering the size. I think that this is I would honestly say this would be for display, but I think that this is an amazing display piece, and I would really, really recommend this model. I think that it is absolutely great. It is really fun to build, and I think LEGO has smashed it with this one. But yeah, so overall I'd really recommend this model, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts about it, and also make sure you watch out for this Wednesday's video, which is going to be my build and review on the new Captain Rex's helmet.